Taylor Swift is a link builder. There were rumours that she would get engaged. Our client said, let's give them a free wedding venue. And then we got them 50 links. That's digital PR.
Managing multiple clients or large websites? Automate your SEO with Ali AI. Start your free trial now.
Wix Studio, one end-to-end web creation platform for your agency to deliver exceptional work with absolute efficiency.
Thank you, Odette. Anyone first time at brightonSEO today? Yeah. My first time was about 7 years ago, and it was actually to see this man, Greg, so it's a pleasure to be speaking alongside him today, and Michaela as well. Today I'm going to talk to you about how to build the perfect local page. And why I'm talking to you about that today is that I'm going to try and not block the screen so it's so big. In terms of local SEO, it's so important. There's a massive opportunity around local SEO. Users are constantly looking for in-store experiences, and brands are looking to adapt to this by offering free returns by going in store, but also because it's a fee potentially online. 70% of searches contain a local pack, which just shows a massive opportunity with local. Nearby keyword searches are up 56% year on year. I couldn't believe that this is still going up in terms of searches. It's constantly going up, and 2024 is on potentially going to be the highest year ever for nearby searches. So it's not stopping. And you can see here, 70% of customers who search near me visit a business within a day. So now is the time to focus your efforts on local SEO. And one way you can do that is by looking at how you can look at your page and understanding where's the opportunity with that. So I'm going to talk to you today about a process that we've done for one of our clients, Mint Velvet. If you don't know who Mint Velvet are, they're a women's fashion brand who sell their own brands retail across the UK and internationally as well. So local SEO presented a massive opportunity for Mint Velvet. You can see here there was 3.5 million yearly revenue opportunity across the board for their local keywords. But the issue was that their keywords were ranking 97 on average across their keyword set. Now, some things that we looked at and why this was happening was, first of all, they were kind of missing key local features on their pages. So there wasn't full opening hours, they were missing key store information, the map wasn't interactive, there wasn't any NAP data. So NAP data, for anyone who doesn't know, is kind of name, address, and phone. And also, they just had one page trying to rank for 453 keywords. So this little page here was doing so much work trying to rank for all these keywords. So the idea is, if you can create these specific pages for each of these locations, you'll be able to rank much better on Google. I'm now going to go into how we talked about that, and like anything, it starts with a process. So the process that we're going to talk about today is around 3 areas. So it's analysis. So looking at your analysis, understanding what are our keywords to target. Is there an opportunity to target for looking at our key research? Then it's a competitor research, understanding what competitors' traffic they have. Is there any kind of opportunities that we can take from them? Then look at your users. So from our users, well, what's the analysis that we're gathering? What are they doing on our page? Can we take the learnings from that and make it better content for them as well? And then all about testing. So begin your rapid prototype testing, benchmarking your reporting, and then constantly testing what's working, what's not working, and going from there. But the key thing I want to talk about today is we need to build pages with user in mind. You can do all the best SEO in the world, but if they're landing your page and they're not converting, what's the point of it? So what we do is we start off with behavior analysis. How we would use kind of AI, high technology to understand how people are landing on our page. What are they doing? What are they interacting with? What do they like? What do they not like? And what we do is we ask our users a number of questions to kind of gather some insights. So first, you can kind of see here that we ask kind of our users to read the text under the map and what their thoughts were. 20% were positive, but a large 80% were negative. While 80% of the users thought the copy was untidy and too long, and 70% of the users wanted the map to be interactive because the user felt that they couldn't zoom in, they couldn't zoom out, and they felt that was a very frustrating experience. I'm going to come back to the lovely reveal of the results later on about our final page that we've done. But I'm going to talk to you now about 2 key elements. So I mentioned about user feedback, really important. And you'll know a lot of these already, but we need to do some local SEO ranking factors and ensure that we have our page optimized and ensure that we're ranking well on Google too. So I'm going to run through now 14 tips with you. By the way, I speak really fast sometimes, so I'm conscious that few might understand me. My own mother can't understand me sometimes, so I'll try and slow down. But 14 tips to create a different page. First off, really easy one. go to SEMrush or Ahrefs and check your competitors' traffic. So what I've done here is I've used M&S. I've gone into SEMrush, looked, filtered out for their store pages, removed any kind of irrelevant keywords, branded keywords, etc. And then you can go take this data to your boss, your agency, your clients, whatever. And then you've got 260,000 clicks or potential traffic from a competitor with what they're doing. And you can see that they've got 3,000 pages as well. So straight away, you've got a business case study there to go into your team and say, look, this is a potential opportunity we have. This is potential pages we can kind of create. So you can look at that, understand what are the biggest priorities, and then go from there. Tip 2, build separate location pages. So location pages, it's really important to build and make sure that our pages are as relevant as possible. So if you have a store in Manchester, create a page for Manchester. If you've got a page in London, create a page. We need to be as kind of specific as possible with Google and give them a helping hand as well. Next up, so ensure your NAP data is above the fold. So NAP again, name, address, phone. NAP data is a really important ranking factor, and Google will look at that at the kind of NAP and make sure that it is correct. But with NAP as well, you imagine if you're a local person going onto a page, that's the first thing you look at. You want to understand where the address is, where the phone is. And also from our user feedback, they felt that the information was kind of hard to find, so we took that into our feedback for the page that we created. Next up is brand and location in header. So really simple one, just make sure that you got your brands plus location in the header of the page. Really nice way to kind of improve your rankings. Next tip, again, really simple one that I'm sure you're all aware of, but it really upsets me. I see so many store pages don't have their title tags optimized, and it's just a really simple way of getting immediate improvement rankings within a couple of days. So make sure you've got your title tags here. For this kind of Brighton page here, what I've done is I just kind of slightly tweaked it as an example to include dresses, because they're ranking page, I think it's page 7, according to SEMrush. So if they upload this title, they'll jump a few positions or a few pages up from that. So get your title tags updated. Tip 6, ensure there's a functional map. So maps send really kind of local SEO ranking factors to Google, so really important to have your map. But also user feedback as well, like I mentioned already. Users were kind of interacting with the map. They were kind of they couldn't zoom in, zoom out, and they found that a very frustrating experience. Tip 7, so key store information is above the fold. So make sure your store information is above the fold. You add in your USPs for what you're selling to customers. For each store, you're gonna have different USPs. So make sure you've got those USPs on each page. And again, user feedback as well. They actually mentioned, a lot of people mentioned that there's no USPs. They didn't know what were the USPs for each of these stores. Tip 8. How frustrating is it when you go to a shop, you look on Google, you find the hours, you go to the store and it's closed? So annoying. Do not be that store. So make sure you got your hours are updated, especially around bank holiday hours, click and collect hours. Make sure they're updated. And again, these are feedback that we had. There's people that were saying that they weren't aware about the bank holiday hours. So again, make sure these are updated. Tip 9, ensure you have unique content for each page. Make sure that your content is unique for each kind of location you have. It's going to help you improve your rankings, but also relevance as well. Tip 10, FAQs. Again, with FAQs, it's a really great thing to do for FAQs. It's a good way to kind of answer common questions that users have. You can rank for more kind of local, longer tail keywords. You can rank for in the kind of SERPs on Google as well. But user feedback, they had a lot of questions that they couldn't answer they couldn't get to the page. So what we've done is we've kind of taken that feedback and add some kind of FAQs to allow them to answer that. Tip 11, really simple one, but for your store pages, what I recommend is kind of at the bottom of the page, add in kind of related stores that are nearby that kind of pick the store. Really, because it's difficult. You can imagine it's difficult from an SEO perspective trying to naturally link to these pages, to link to the Manchester page, the Liverpool page, or whatever it is. So a nice little touch to kind of naturally link those and improve those rankings to those pages. But also look to include your kind of your top pages as well that you want to internally link to as well. Tip 12, Greg mentioned this already, but include your in-store events. Some of the user feedback that we had is that the users saw that there was some events happening on social media, but wasn't translating onto the actual website. So again, include these in-store events, show off what you're doing to your clients. 13, again, it's a nice simple one, add videos. The feedback that we had from the users was that they want to know more about the brand, if that was the right fit for them. And last tip, add kind of user reviews as well. It's a great way to kind of, for Google, because Google would use reviews. I know Mikhail mentioned this already about reviews, about a really important factor. Google will look at the number of reviews and the quality of the reviews as well. So make sure they're included on your sites. The user feedback as well is that they wanted to have reviews on the page to get that confidence before they actually purchase from Velvet. So now going to the perfect page. So I spoke before about what was kind of things missing from this page. So they were missing full open hours, key store information, NAP data but default wasn't included. So I'm now going to show you the kind of page that we created in terms of the perfect page. So this is kind of the page that we've created. And after all the user feedback that we've taken, all the kind of SEO local factors that we want to include. So here you can kind of see that we've got the NAP above defaults. We've got kind of feature questions, unique content for the brands. We've got in-store events, FAQs. So all that kind of user feedback that we took from the users, but also looking at what's going to get us ranking on Google as well. Took that, and now we believe this is the best page for Velvet to go forwards. With results after this, so we saw the results, kind of the poor results that we have from the first page that we created. The final results after, and we asked kind of users to choose 5 words that best describe the look and design of this page. And the top 3 keywords or words that came out were clean, appealing, and trustworthy. Well, 90% of the users in the test found everything they needed. While 100% of the users said it was easy or very easy to find the open hour. So really great kind of study to kind of get and last to that we were happy then to go move forward that and push that with the clients. So just to wrap off with some takeaways. So what you can implement next week, go to SEMrush, get your kind of immediate traffic opportunities or immediate keywords for competitors that are doing well. Ensure your target keywords title tag, do that today. Get quick wins in a couple of days in rankings. NAP details the store details with the folds. Full open hours, including your bank holiday hours, make sure that you have that. Add internal links for your related store pages. Add in FAQs as well, frequently asked questions that are going to help you rank better as well, and just improve your customer service as well. And what include your roadmap for next year? Build pages for local stores, are the most, obviously not all of them, but in terms of what the most priority pages that you think are going to have for your stores. Conduct user insights, that's just the big one. Make sure that you know what content we're creating is what users want. And then lastly, kind of add videos to kind of improve that awareness as well, that brand awareness. So thank you for listening. I know I kind of spread through that, but I've got my deck that I'll share as well that you can, if anyone wants to see. But yeah, appreciate listening today and enjoy the rest of your day.
Monthly reporting making you want to shove sharp things up your nose? Try Dragon Metrics, the all-in-one SEO software with mind-blowing reporting tools.